Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. It is November 8th. We're going to talk about some of the plays we got going on today in the stock market. Newegg, GME, technical analysis, SPY. Did a few different plays. Got a lot of big exposure to banks going bankrupt. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have a Twitter you can follow us on at HappyMoneyYT. As well as our Discord server. Oh yeah, Elon Musk tweeted, if you guys didn't see. He's going to sell 10% of his stock if the poll wants him to. So it looks like he's selling, apparently. Tesla's down, which is good. We have puts, or rather call credit spreads. We also have a Discord server. If you want to get on there, it's in the description. Yeah, that's Newegg. We'll talk about that momentarily. SPY, it's looking bearish. It is properly looking bearish. It's up 15% or 0.15% today. Gosh, 15%. It would. This thing's been squeezing for months now. I mean, really like since 2008, but since 10-12, I guess like a month of solid like 10% or so price action, which is insane. Just inflation and pumping and dumping, and I think it's about over. I truly think so. We've got bearish on the MACD. We do have green over the 9. We've got this. Oh, that's not a divergence. It was a divergence. No divergence. So maybe it's not done pumping. Maybe it'll keep going. Let's see. Lots of news catalysts that could bring it down. TA kind of making this little double top, but at the same time, yeah, actually it might be topping out. We'll see. It's a little early on it. Bearish MACD is good, but we still have green over the 9 moving average. So, yeah, 4-hour way overbought, daily way overbought, and starting to taper. Yeah, got it. GameStop. GameStop was really strange today, actually. I was expecting it to kind of sell off right out of the gate, but it didn't. It actually kind of grinded up today, which was pretty unusual. TA was telling me coming down. We've got bearish MACD. We've got actually his bear flag it set up on Friday. Big red pull and then the flag. And then today it just did the exact opposite and did kind of a bull flag. So I was all over the place. You never know with this one. So I was actually in and out of. So our debit spread from last week, I closed out like 40% loss. It's one that expired this week, and it sucked. It was like 3,000 I think down on that one. And then I did a couple more debit spreads on some of these rallies, made back some of it, maybe 1,500 or so. Maybe more than that. But I closed them. I was like, I don't. Price target on one of them was like 240. The other one was 350. I'll wait. And then here I was like, well, maybe, this thing just kept looking bullish, which was strange. And it almost went bullish on the hourly, but then it actually finally started doing what we were expecting to do and come down bearish. I think it'll keep coming down now. However, I don't know how far down it will come, because it's with how strong it was today, it makes me think I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe all the way down to 175. Of course, we're saying 200, and then also kind of these resistances here, like 190, anywhere in there. But it was so strong today, and it's almost setting up like a bull flag right now. 4 hours a little overbought. On the daily though, it's almost like a bull flag, and then someone pointed out in our Discord last week, it's kind of a cup and a handle. So maybe this is a cup and handle we're kind of forming. We'll kind of hold up a little higher. I think for the handle of the cup, it can't retrace more than like 50%. So that would put us at that 190 support, or 200 rather. Figure in a couple days maybe, but it might even hold up higher than that. It's kind of strange. Yeah, it's holding up nicely. Donro was thinking maybe it's because market makers didn't hedge last week, because we closed way above max pain, which was like 185, 190. And so now they're having to buy the shares that people exercised. That could be it, and I'm not too sure. Volume today is pretty solid on it. Almost 2 million. We've got half hour to close. If we have more positive price action tomorrow, maybe it was from hedgies doing the dirty and not hedging. Because yeah, this seems strange to be holding up. think another probably catalyst or maybe another pull on it was AMC today rallying, and it seems like a pre-earnings run up for AMC. I don't know what's going to happen after their earnings, if it's going to dump or rally. Really have no idea. The chart, it looks bullish. Got bullish on all the daily. It's even actually a little overstretched here from the 9. Did break out of that resistance, sort of, with a wick. Day's not over yet on that one. Let's see, hourly, yeah. There's a divergence there on the hourly, so yeah, probably come down and settle. I'd say this is a lower RSI than this one. This is higher than this, very simply. So maybe come down after earnings. But yeah, not sure on that. But I'm wondering if this was maybe pulling up GameStop today. Could be that also. But GameStop on the 5-minute looks like it's going to keep coming down. Maybe bounce into close. Maybe not, but we've got some positions on it on the bear side and bullish. And Newegg today, just can't remember all the plays made, but Newegg's rallying. I've got some shares here, basically right where it's at right now. I'll probably sell covered calls on it. I'm gonna see what this thing does the next few days. Not going to yet. I almost kind of just flipped them, but like I'll just wait. Tons of volume. What is this? 13 million. I mean, this is way more than it's had in a while. If you look at the daily chart, you can see it is up there. Look at that. We did have similar price action. Let's see, what month was this? 6/29. So I remember this thing rallied back here. It was crazy. So this basically on a daily chart broke that resistance there, then broke that one, closed up high, kind of consolidated a couple days. RSI never really settled down much though, and then ripped all the way up to 80 bucks. So maybe see something similar. It did break this resistance. I guess tomorrow maybe consolidate, or maybe break this resistance on Wednesday or tomorrow. I'd like to see it kind of breaking these resistances, this one and then this one, and kind of see where it goes. I mean, who knows if it goes all the way up. I don't know if there was news on it. Might be kind of a short squeeze, gamma squeeze. I don't know what's going on. Support, yeah. Who knows? This thing's been volatile before though. This is a competitor to GameStop, so possibly a distraction to pull money out of GameStop. Same with Loopring actually, LRC crypto. I think the partnership or whatever is going to go on there, but there's nothing confirmed yet. So as far as I know, this is nice though. This chart is amazing. I mean, this thing could dump 20% after hours or 30%, but it looks like an awful lot like it's going to rip after hours, or at least hold up. This 5-minute is just consolidating beautifully, and it's just grinding above that VWAP. Actually, it's probably going to make new highs here. Yeah, this thing's getting set up. So I'll wait. If we keep making new highs, I mean, these option premiums are going to be insane. I think I got 200 shares, so I'll be able to sell 2 covered calls. I could sell more and just use margin, but yeah, look at this. These options are up 4,000% right now. This thing opened today at like $11, I think. So, yeah, options went wild. 303% IV is beautiful for selling Prem. That's $600 or so for 2 of them. For 11 days expiration or 19 strike. So I could sell it right now and just kind of roll it up, roll, but I wait. I just want to see kind of more of a settling down. Because if we have this kind of action, I don't want to be rolling. I want to be in the calls like in here and then rolling it down as it's coming down or something. I don't know, then closing it and selling the shares. I don't know what we'll do, but you have so much control when you own the shares, so much control on what you can do. So look at this thing breaking out. Yep, there it goes. This volume's held up nice, breaking out. BEA beautiful. Let's see just look at the history real quick. Wow. So yeah, in and out of the debit spreads, like I said on GME. We'll go over those on the chain. I bought one 895 put on Tesla today, and I tried to wait until it settled down. It was just probably like noon or 1 o'clock. It's down a little bit, 16%. If I bought it this morning, it probably would have been down like 80%. So I had enough patience on there. The PE on this stock's insane, among other things. The chart's extremely overbought. I think this is, I was calling it a short squeeze, maybe a short squeeze, maybe a gamma squeeze has been going on the last month on Tesla. But yeah, on the daily, it looks like it's consolidating. 4 hour, it's turned bearish. We've got red under the 9. Also got bearish MACD. Same with the hourly. It's kind of a weird, it's like a bull flag in a bearish pattern. Only Tesla shareholders could do that. Also under the 9, also with a bearish MACD. I am long on the long term on Tesla, but yeah, I don't know what it's going to retract to. I was thinking maybe support here at this old resistance, kind of 900, 900, yeah, about 900. So I gave myself a little bit of time. So I'm expecting this to probably come down with the market. The stuff that has the most elevated valuations are going to fall the hardest with a market downturn. Not a whole lot of time on these. I mean, the premium it's expensive. It's all expensive on Tesla. What is this even? November 26th. So like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. I averaged into the VIX calls, averaged up on them. They're doing pretty well. We kind of bottom ticked it. Shout out COG. Bottom ticked it pretty well yesterday. From that DD also, if you guys haven't read it, talking about basically IV squeezes, which is kind of what we're looking to be due. I need to turn off reverse splits on here so you won't see this, but basically it's due for an IV squeeze. Today looks like we're going to get that bullish crossover. We're going to look at TA on it. Bullish crossover on the MACD. No green over the 9, but we do have this double doji, which is kind of significant of a reversal, or can be. And then you could even say that's an inverse head and shoulders right there. And then this big wick down here on the bottom of this candle, showing it's pretty strong price action to the upside. On the hourly, yeah, it's looking good. Yep, a lot more vol. So that was a huge thing actually that I really noticed and made me maybe pull the trigger on this play. Why is it looking weird right now though? I think because the futures was just the volume, how the volume picks up. That was actually on the DD. The volume looks crazy from where it was to where it is, where it's been like the last week or so. Just so much volume on this thing, and that's what's happened other times when it's ran up, you know, however many hundreds or thousands of percent, I don't know. But yeah, excited about that play. So got that. Got some more of those. Looks like 10 more, the 30 strike. Not a whole lot of time. Maybe need more time. That's like 2 weeks. Next Friday. Yeah, we'll go over GME. Let's see. So back into my bank plays. SPY kept rallying since we bought him months ago. So kind of trying to get exposure to crazy drops in the banks. Options are so cheap because not expecting a big move at all. So Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, 27 put on Bank of America, Morgan Stanley 65 put. I have orders out for JP Morgan and or Credit Suisse. I almost said Computer Share. But they haven't filled yet. So actually, even on the chart on these, they look bearish. We've got red under the 9. We got a bearish MACD crossover. We had this divergence on the RSI. A lot of stuff looking bearish on it. But for that move, that bearishness in itself, I would get a much closer strike and something, you know, much more probable. What I got are basically bankrupts, not bankrupt, but basically YOLOs, because my strike's so low. But I mean, it doesn't mean they still can't come up in value. Even if this thing just comes down to support here, they'll probably go up. Depends on how fast, but they'll probably go up in value quite a bit, especially if it comes down fast. But my strike on, I'll tell you how I picked my strikes. It's very scientific. Let's see, BAC. What was that? That was BAC. Okay. So we got December 17th. This one? There it is. So I picked 27. Honestly, I just looked at the chain and I was looking at the ask and I wanted to basically as far out of the money as I can. This is all the strikes. And no reason to get these two down here because I could get this one for the same price. So I think I paid 3 cents for it. And then if I was going to go up, I would probably try and get this one, this 31, because these are all asking 4 cents. And then same with here. All these are asking 5 cents. So I want to get the one closest to the money. That's why I picked it, honestly. So if this thing goes to 0, it'll be a nice play. And then we have Morgan Stanley, that's 56. This one actually also looks bearish. But yeah, what is that strike actually on Bank of America? What was that? 27. So yeah, I mean, it's a significant drop, especially in that amount of time. Yeah, I mean, that's just insane. Those puts would. I didn't even look at the chart. I was like, I don't need to see the chart. I mean, not to say they have to get in the money. If we even came down here with some velocity, they'll definitely go up in value. Yeah, I was able to get 120 of those puts. So, I mean, yes, it's not, no one's expecting to drop to 27, especially in, actually, okay, it's just over a month. So not terrible, but that would be an epic, epic crash. So even if it's not quite epic, I have exposure to epicness. Morgan Stanley. This one also bearish. Again, my strikes are not, you know, my strikes are for crazy, crazy market crash, not really just a possible short-term move that we might see. This one's got our MACD divergence here. Actually, kind of here it had it. But then it's kind of making this triple top. We got red under the 9. Bearish MACD. And yeah, they kind of had the divergence here. Let's see, was it here also? No, not really. But it's looking like it's hit a top and gonna come down. Our strike. Oh, no way. See, that's what's crazy about these way out of the money ones. This thing's up 40% today. And Morgan Stanley, I mean, I remember this before when I played the banks. I was like, I should just put a lot of money in one of these. Morgan Stanley's actually up. I mean, it's come down from where it opened, but the ones that are so far out of the money, sometimes you can just kind of snipe them, scalp them. I don't know. Yeah, because there was maybe like not much action on it. I paid 5 cents for it. Now it's at 7. So it's so easy to double on here. It only has to go up to 10 cents, right? Because this thing's up 40% now. Again, not a huge play. I mean, these are way out of the money, but we'll see. That the 65 put on Morgan Stanley. So this one seems closer to the money than the Bank of America. A lot of gaps to fill down there. GME's coming down, kind of what we're expecting. I mean, I have the bearish play on GME we're going to talk about. GME, Wish. What did I do on Wish? Oh, I did a put credit spread on Wish. So Chinese stocks often kind of inverse our American market. That being said, this play looks like it's hit a bottom. We've got divergence on the daily, on the RSI, as well as a bullish MACD. Green almost, it was over the 9 back here. Looks like it wants to rally up. I have shares of Wish also about this price range. So if this thing has any sort of rally, I'll probably sell some premium on it. IV's already 120 something percent. So it's pretty good. My put credit spread is, where is that thing? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, Newegg's rallying. Wow. So we have 1,100 shares of this thing, and so that would be a lot of contracts to sell, which would be fun. And then we got this put credit spread of $4.05 put credit spread. And yeah, then we bought Newegg, and Newegg I'm gonna sell calls on, up 8% from where I bought it, which is wild. Put in 3,300. I mean, it's shares, and I mean, I don't think this company's going bankrupt, not until GME maybe takes it out or buys it. So that's not a problem holding shares, especially at this price. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know. We'll see. But I can hold them. There's no expiration. It's beautiful. And then GME. PaySafe was looking good today. Birds, we're still waiting on that. Wow, 5% down today. This thing's really getting wrecked. SPACs, man, SPACs. It never got the media hype. I don't know. I mean, I think it's coming. It just takes time. There's the VXX we averaged into. Rocket Labs rocketing. PaySafe. Crocs put. All right. CPSH, actually, I should probably. What's going on with that? Our Tesla bearish play, there it is right there. Call credit spread, we're at 57%. I could close it. Kind of want a little more premium, and that's the put we bought on it. Let's look at CPSH. I actually have some of these in the long term. It's kind of an interesting stock. Wow. Yeah, it's been known to be pretty volatile at times. So that's looking good. And I've got a 7.5 in 11 days, so it's pretty far out of the money still. But that chart is looking nice, so I'll probably hold that a little longer. Little bit longer. Maybe I'll sell. I might actually have already made this free. That's what I don't like about that. So I'll sell. I've maybe already sold half and made it free. I'll sell 4, see if I can get 35 for it. Oh, it's such a small amount. Oh, it's a really small play. I think I've already made it free actually. ASO put. So GME, right now my bullish play for it. I did have some weeklies. Like I said, I kind of scalp traded them a little bit when we were up here, and not really the way I do it. But anyways, I think we made a little bit on it. I still have this bearish play, this 205, 212.5 call credit spread for this Friday. I'm not necessarily thinking it's going to close down there by Friday, but I think we will come down below that 205. It just comes down a little bit and this thing will go up in value. But today was rallying. I was really surprised. Bullish on it. I have the 280, 350 call for next Friday. This is the one that's kind of crushed today so far, 40%. I got enough to make 140k though if we get up to that 350 by expiration, which is next Friday. If we rally up to 350 this week, it won't be 140, but I don't know, maybe it'll be 100. So I'll scale out. I'll at least cover my costs if we rally this week on this one, but I kind of want to hold one for more than a week. I think we're setting up. Like the chart on GameStop is really nice. The only thing is just a little hot right now. And if this does end up becoming a cup and like a little handle, that could be legit. We're out of that wedge, as you can see. We're coming up on the cycle, whatever that cycle is. I don't know. Weekly chart is about to cross bullish. I think this week. I don't usually look at weekly charts, but today it was green, and then it came down, so now it's not green. But basically, this whole week is this candle. So we'll have to see it Friday if this thing is bullish, and by then we might be higher. But it looks like it wants to consolidate up here. I'm still not convinced though. I think they're going to dump it, and maybe tomorrow with AMC earnings it will dump with it. That's probably what I'm expecting. Who knows? All right, that is the plays. Those are the plays. Thank you guys. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.